What's up, y'all? Welcome to Divine Healing Poetry with me, your girl Summer. I know it's been a minute since I've filmed anything for y'all, spoken to y'all, but I am here. Sometimes I just get so busy with life and stuff that things get out of hand, and I definitely always want to take time for myself to rest, recharge, to love myself. I gotta think about me too, y'all. So just want to let you guys know what's been going on. So with my new business that I started, Art Equals Poetry, me and my daughter, we did our first event. It was at Queendom Cultivation. It's this crystal shop here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And they have events like all the time. And I applied to be a vendor, got accepted. And it was so amazing. There were tons of other vendors there. A lot of wonderful, wonderful people that I met that day. Got some networking and just, building and growing my relationship with other small business owners. And it was so much fun. My daughter sold out of her blankets, which was so dope. So proud of her. I sold a book, Beautifully Dead. Caught that. It is available on Amazon. What else? Sold some candles and soap. So it was a lot of fun. For it to be my first event, it was good. Definitely just getting that experience in and just like getting my feet wet. I'm excited for the next one. But yeah, it was good. But so what else has been going on with me lately? So you guys know I'm single. You guys know that I've been dating. I'm like low-key getting exhausted. Well, I ain't even gonna say exhausted because I'm not allowing y'all to do that to me. But the quality of men in Nevada, like, I'm just like, no thank you. It's just like, is this this is what's out here? I'll pass. I will so pass. But see, I don't know if I was just fixing my ring. I got this ring at the event. Isn't it so pretty? I absolutely love it. It's copper. But see, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say I think or maybe. I know that this is the reason. For one, my person, he's not out here in Las Vegas. Like, he's not out here. I may meet him out here while he's maybe out here for a visit, or I'm probably going to meet him when I'm on vacation in another country. But I just, sometimes when you just have that feeling, that intuition that speaks to you, and I know my person is not here. And that's okay. Until then, I'm just going to date and I'm going to have fun until I meet him. But I know that me being celibate it's a big thing, and especially when you're celibate and dating, right? Because and I'm not even just gonna say celibate and dating. I'm celibate and also dating with intention. So those are like two big factors, right? For one, I'm celibate, and I'm celibate because I know my value. I know my worth. I love myself. My respect for myself is very high. So I'm not just going to sleep with anyone. No, I'm not. I'm not just going to be out here giving myself to men who are not worthy, who don't deserve me. And that's like my main things. Like you have to be worthy of me. You have to be deserving of me. You have to also be dating with intention as well. And I have to know that, one, you're my person, and two, that you deserve me. I'm comfortable. I'm safe with you. I can reside in my goddess feminine energy around you. I don't have to be masculine. You can protect me. And like, yeah, there's a checklist. And so for me, being celibate, I have learned a lot about myself. And then being celibate and dating, a lot of men who aren't mentally there and spiritually are not there are not going to understand it. They are not going to be able to handle that, because a lot of men nowadays, they just want to sleep with you. You know, like they really just want to get you to bed and move on to the next. And that's not happening around here. It's not going to happen. And I'm so happy that I even made the decision to just be celibate, because one, I had a lot that I needed to heal within myself. I chose to be celibate when I started, like a little while after I had started therapy, because I began to just learn about me. I began to love me. I began to see my value and discover my worth. And I began to really just sit with myself. And once you sit with yourself and you begin to learn yourself, heal yourself, you realize how precious you really are. You realize how much you really love yourself and how worthy you really are of everything that you deserve and desire. And once you begin to learn and love yourself, you realize, like, I am so precious and I cannot just be giving myself to just any and everybody. And I also don't want any and everybody's energy in and around me. So going to therapy was a big life change. And then being celibate was also not just like an internal battle, but it was an external battle as well, because we all have those physical desires, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I have my moments where I just be like, but that's when you please yourself. You learn other ways to fulfill that physical desire, right? It doesn't always have to be someone giving you that, you know what I'm saying? And so when you spend time alone and you spend time with yourself, you learn to give yourself everything of what you need, what you yearn for. Like, you learn to satisfy that within yourself. So that way you are not just giving yourself to people who aren't worthy of you. And so once I finally just decided, like, I was going to be celibate, at first it was rough. It was, because I'm human. You know, I want that physical intimacy. I want that physical touch. I want that. But it goes deeper than that, because I've learned self-love. I've learned self-worth. And so I know that my outer desires do not outweigh my internal love, my spiritual growth. Like, it doesn't outweigh that. And so that's when so it's definitely at war with your physical self and your spiritual internal self, you know what I'm saying? And so you really have to not succumb to those desires. And you have to know, you have to know that you are worth so much more than to just go satisfy those external needs. Fulfill that desire yourself. And so, and you could satisfy those needs however you like, as long as, if you know deep inside that you don't want to just lay up with any and everybody, then please yourself. It is nothing wrong with having a healthy sexual solo relationship with yourself. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. Like, what's wrong with that? It's good. It's good for yourself because you still want that feeling. You know, you still want to feel good. It's a release, and for me, I feel like it's a release. I know it's producing good hormones in my brain, and once good, it's like, okay, let's move on. You know what I'm saying? And it's, I don't know, maybe because I've been celibate for a year and 4 months. A year and 4 months. And it's like, I'm good. Like, I'm so good. I'm human. I have my moments, but like I said, I please myself and then I move on. You know, it's like once you get that release, it's like, okay, back to life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not regretful. I'm not feeling like, I wish I wouldn't have did that, or I'm so mad I gave myself to him, and now like it's nothing. It wasn't worth it. Like, it isn't going anywhere. It was all just about sex, you know. And we've all been with someone where all they wanted was sex, and once they got it, peace, you know. And it's like, no, learn your value, learn your worth. Sit with yourself for as long as you need to heal, to love, till you get to that point and you realize, like, I deserve so much better than this. I am so much better than this. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not. And so when my hair is like in this curly little fro, I mean, I absolutely love it. I've honestly just been combing it in the morning and then throwing some like leave-in conditioner in it, and this has been it, y'all. This has been it. Definitely just letting it grow out. But anyways, I'm finding peace within it, and so I know when like I go out on dates, I definitely let it be known, look, I'm dating with intention. Dating, finding my person, and not having sex with you. Like, ooh, it's raining. Just so that, don't waste my time, and I'm not gonna waste yours. So if you think that you about to get some, let me let you know now, okay? Let me let you know now. I'm not having sex with you. And so that stops a lot. That and I'm fine with that. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't make me feel like, oh, well, maybe I should have. No, hell no. I want you to know, so that way I can know what your intentions were. Because if you're just dating with the intention of of just wanting to have sex with me, you messing with the wrong person. Like, it's not gonna happen. So it's a lot of like just first dates, and that's it. And like I said, I'm fine with that. You're not hurting my feelings because I know who I am. I have a strong sense of self. I have tons of self-love, high self-worth, self-value. I know the woman, the goddess that I am. So you're not hurting my feelings by not calling me back, by not wanting to go out again. Like, my feelings aren't hurt at all. It's more of like, thank you. Not wasting my time. Let's keep it pushing. And that too may be the grown woman in me as well, because it's like, don't waste my time. Okay? Like, I have tons of shit going on. I'm the mother of 2 kids. I have a full-time career. I am also a businesswoman. I am an author. Like, I don't have time for no one else. So if I'm making time to go out on a date with you and your intention is just to have sex with me, don't waste any more of my time. So I'm going to let you know. Hands down. And if you think that I'm an egg that you could crack, you're going to waste your time and your money. So it ain't going to happen. So if I can just give that energy to any other woman that's struggling, or any other man that is struggling with, how could I say this, with tired of just being used and used and used and used, just stop giving yourself. Stop giving yourself to people who don't value you, to people who don't see your worth, to people who are 100% undeserving of your body, in your energy, your spirit. Just stop. Sit with yourself. Love yourself. Heal all of your pain, your trauma, your sadness. Grow in love with who you are. You know, like, just fall so madly in love with yourself that you develop a high sense of self-value and self-worth. So that way, when you do meet people who just want to use you, you're not going to allow them to use you, because you love and respect yourself so much that you won't allow just any and everybody to just use you. You know, you are not a user's dumping ground. You are not their plaything. You are worthy and deserving of so much more. So sit with yourself and be with yourself for as long as you need to, until you are strong enough within who you are, what you know you deserve, and what you are worth. Sit with you for as long as it takes to think so highly of yourself, and to know that your worth is so fucking high that you won't just allow anyone to use you. And just be there for as long as it takes for you to love yourself so much. And I promise you, it's gonna take time, but it is going to fucking happen. And you will feel so good at the end of it, after each date, after all the time you spend with someone, and you don't just give yourself to them in the hopes that they'll love you back. You are going to high five yourself all the fucking time. Because when I say, I'll be like, girl, you ain't even give him none, because he wasn't shit anyway. Like, all the time. And then it's just gonna be like nothing. You know, people may say you arrogant, they may say you snooty. Yep, I am. You are worthy and deserving of everything that you want. But no one is going to be able to see your value and your worth until you do. And that was something that I had to learn. It's like, how can people know my worth when I don't even know it? Like, they're not gonna know it. And you can't teach someone, you can't show someone, make them see your worth and your value. You can't. They either have to see it automatically and know it automatically, and know that, okay, you know what, I'm not worthy of her, so I'm just gonna keep it pushing. They have to see it automatically for themselves. You can't make someone see your worth. You can't make someone learn your worth. No, they either have to see it or they don't. And that's not your problem. That's theirs. And if they don't see it, don't know it, on to the next. Don't settle. And that's something I've been telling myself too. Like, I'm not settling. I'm not just going to just be happy with the bare minimum, because I'm not a bare minimum woman. I'm not. My spirit is not bare minimum. Like, no. So love yourself. Grow in your self-worth and your self-value. Heal yourself. Be with you for as long as you need to, until you can see how truly amazing and how worthy you are of everything you desire. Be what you want. Give yourself that love that you want someone else to give you, you know, because until you find your person, you have to be able to love yourself and give yourself everything of what you deserve and desire, until you find that person that is worthy and deserving of you. So I promise you, it's not gonna be easy. Nothing in life is easy, and this is not either. But be patient with yourself, love yourself, and I always say this: love yourself, heal yourself, grow in love with yourself. It can happen. It will happen. You just have to believe. Okay? So don't just be out here giving yourself to any and everybody, because any and everybody doesn't deserve you. You are amazing. You are beautiful. Your soul is amazing. Your soul is so light, so bright. I love you guys. Sit with yourself. Grow in love with yourself. See you next week.